What's happening, YouTube? Cowboy here, and this time around I'm bringing you another game-breaking glitch in Dragon Age Inquisition, this time showing you how to get infinite ability points on your Inquisitor. So the first thing you're going to need is the Deft Hands Find Tools perk out of the Secrets tree. Now to get this, you have to have 4 points already in the Secrets tree. If you have to pick, I would suggest getting Arcane Knowledge, followed by Trainee, Veteran, and then Master Herbalists. Just because, you know, you'll get a nice collection of herbs for specific upgrades. And then on top of that, grabbing Arcane Knowledge just gives you extra XP. But once that is applied, you can pick up Deft Hands and Find Tools. So at a bare minimum, you would need to have a Inquisition level at 5 to be able to do this. So once you get that up, I'll leave the table here real quick and head on over to the area. Now, the way this glitch works is by basically abusing the fact that the game will reload any chests that are not fully looted. So at this point we're going to head on over to Crestwood, and we're going to head on over to the village of Crestwood. And over in the village there is a building that will require the Deft Hands Find Tools perk. And inside that building there is a little container that contains an ability point necklace in addition to like a red garnet or something. It's just a regular item you would pick up and throw away, you know, nothing of real value. But basically what's going to happen is we're going to go over, we're going to take the Amulet of Power, we're going to fast travel anywhere off the this area, and when we come back that amulet will reload in. So pretty fucking broken. I mean, the duplication glitch, that was something that existed since Origin, so I'm not that surprised that made it back in. But this is like a new tier of broken. And I mean, even though you only have 8 ability slots, being able to pick up every single passive in your associated trees is pretty OP. So over here at Crestwood, you're going to run right over here to this building. This is usually locked if you don't have the perk. And then right here, you'll hit loot, and you'll see we have a gold bracelet and an Amulet of Power. So take the Amulet of Power, back out, pull back up your map, hop anywhere you want to go. We're going to go to Storm Coast just because it's the closest one. And now we're going to play the loading game for a little bit. Hop back over to Crestwood, village of Crestwood once again. And once you are back in Crestwood, we run back on over to that building, open the door, go to the loot, and lo and behold, there's another Amulet of Power. So obviously this works with any type of container, whether it's a chest like that or just a random loot object like that. The biggest thing being that you don't take all the objects from the chest. So as long as it is a container that contains at least 2 objects, such as this case where it has the gold bracelet and the Amulet of Power, with a chest such as this, you know, I could take the Spellburst Staff or the Bandit Tower Shield, and as long as I leave one, it would keep working. But that's all there really is to it. I mean, like I said, definitely a very, very broken mechanic. Personally, I wouldn't recommend using it on your first playthrough at least, just because if you go and grab every single ability you have, which Crestwood's not that far of an area, like you get it pretty close to after you reach Skyhold, so it's still relatively early in the game, and you know, obviously if you're playing through the entirety of the game with all your abilities, at least on your first playthrough, it's going to probably take a little bit of the magic out of the experience. But, you know, for second, third playthroughs, you want to be a, you know, God mode from the 20% mark, go right ahead, go for it, enjoy yourself. But either way, there's the glitch. It's out there. Like I said, works with anything that has items in the chest as long as there's multiple items. So keep that in mind. You know, if you find a super rare crafting material, you can do that to duplicate it a few times before you start doing the other duplication glitch and whatever the case is. But either way, that wraps up this one. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to stay tuned for more Dragon Age Inquisition.